There is a stereotype that the UK doesn't have a cuisine and that it's somehow inferior culinarily from the rest of the countries. Well,
I don't think so.
have you ever heard of English breakfast, shepherd's pie, Cornish pasties, and cream tea? All these dishes are fantastic, but there is one UK dish that really mesmerized me. I spent almost a decade of my life in the UK, and if there is one food that should be the crown jewel of the whole country, is definitely Sunday roast. Was not to love. Really tender meat, nice Yorkshire puddings, the stuffing, the gravy, the accoutrement. It's just marvelous. A few weeks ago, I was in the UK to surprise one of my best friends for his birthday.
Happy birthday!
Even though we had really fantastic meals, including at a Korean barbecue, there was only one thing that I was craving, and that was a Sunday roast. I really wanted to have a Sunday roast while I was in the UK, but unfortunately, my flight was leaving at 1 p.m. on a Sunday. Because of that, I started researching if there are any places in London where we can have a roast dinner, but on a Saturday. I must say I didn't spend a lot of time researching because I found something that really intrigued me. A chain of casual eateries called Toby Carvery. Like British food in general, Toby Carvery also gets a bad name. I was really trying to get my friend to take me to a Toby Carvery, and he was like,
Ugh. Brother, ugh. What's that? What's that, brother?
but I told him, this place has thousands of reviews and it has 4 stars out of 5. All these people are wrong. Can we please give it a try? So I managed to convince him. We hopped in my friend's car and we drove to Toby Carvery at Eden Park. The first positive thing I have to say about Toby Carvery at Eden Park is the fact that they have free parking for their diners. Well done. The second advantage of Toby Carvery was the fact that a king-size roast dinner costed only £13 per person. In London! That is ridiculously cheap. The third thing that I was impressed with Toby Carvery was the fact that they had a variety of freshly roasted meats and they looked gorgeous. Look at them. The meats on offer were beef, lamb, gammon and turkey. And you could have a bit of everything, which I really love. Yeah, maybe all the meats were a bit under-seasoned, but you could always add as much gravy as you want to add flavor. And you had all these complimentary veggies to add in your plate. Yeah, some of them were a bit bland because they lacked a bit of the Maillard reaction or browning. According to the Oxford English Dictionary, the Maillard reaction is designating or relating to a reaction between reducing sugars and proteins or amino acids, which yields brown-colored products and occurs naturally when certain foods are stored or heated. But I understand that there are practical reasons why they are so, because it's very difficult to roast all these meats and all these veggies and keep them fresh and keep them at such a good price. Plus, if the veggies are bland, you can always depend on the elixir of the gods, gravy, to make them tastier. Also, another big plus were the oven roasted potatoes with beef drippings. That individual menu item was a 10 out of 10 for me. I just love some potatoes with beef fat. I really loved this lunch. It was so comforting, so filling. It had all of my favorites. Lamb, beef, Yorkshire pudding, stuffing, gravy. It was just perfect. I ate all of the contents of my plate and I really wanted to lick the gravy. I must state that I had much better Sunday roasts in Exeter at the Old Firehouse and the Farmers Union. But if Toby Carvery was my student, I would give them a 70 out of 100, which places them exactly at the threshold of first class for an undergraduate degree and distinction for a postgraduate degree. So, well done, Toby Carvery. I know that some people are just too snobby to give you a go, but I was really happy with what I got. It was affordable, delicious food, at an excellent location. I am not regretting it, and I'm actually recommending it. Foodies, what do you guys think? Would you try Toby Carvery? Let me know down in the comments. And if you enjoyed watching this video, try watching any one of these videos. Until the next time, bye!